Hi, Matthew Primous speaks. What I learned from 7 years of college with honor degrees, and even from high school, middle school, and elementary, was that when you see a book, you first you read the back cover, you read first 10 pages of the book, and you see if it interests you. If those first 10 pages capture you, and it causes a spark of interest and a spark of intrigue in you, then you know that book is the book for you. And also, I learned about skim reading. That when you do have massive textbooks, it's good to skim read because you could skim read over and over. And that's what I learned from high school reading Dr. Bill Cosby book about skim reading. And skim reading is important because it helps you to remember it. It helps you remember the essence of it. And that's why you're also supposed to be doing note taking. Because note taking showing that you learned something. You write whatever is the most interesting thing about that book so that it could be a lifelong lesson, so that you could understand how to apply that to your life. And the reason why you read it over and over, just like the Bible, people read the Bible over and over so that they'll remember it, so they'll meditate on it. Because when you find that most interesting fact and you have conversations about it and you talk to it with your family and friends, it brings out a deeper meaning, a deeper understanding. There's nothing wrong with trying to learn something and trying to understand it and break it down. And that's what teachers are supposed to do in the classroom is break it down. The students are supposed to read and try to learn, and then they bring up questions. That's what I also did. I also wrote down questions that I had about the submaterial, the material, no matter how hard it was. When you write down questions, you're preparing your mind to understand. You're laying the groundwork and the foundation to understand new things and to understand what you need to do in order to move forward. Because a curious mind questions, even though that's not also only rooted in Bible, uh, Bible or being a biblical scholar. It's rooted in being a scholar in general. Even that's what we learned in college with Socrates, that he said to question everything. That a smart mind questions everything because it advances your learning. It makes you a deeper person. It makes you a lifelong learner if you question the things you don't know and try to understand them. And that's the foundation of research and development is because you can't just say once you find something, that's it. You have to go further until you can't go any further. Then you'll know everything there is. So that's what you ought to do. That's what a book also should do to you. It should make you question your belief and make you question, are you doing everything you possibly can to make yourself better, smarter, intelligent? It should fight against all ignorance that you are facing, and it should make you think deeper, and it makes you learn more. It makes you be a whole person. Because if that book does that, then I know you'll probably read it to the end, but what's the good of reading it if you don't know how to be deeper, if you don't know how to think deeper, if you don't know how to apply what you learn? And that's the key to reading a book. You have to apply what you learn.